Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. I have a Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger review for you today. This is from the Zyuoh Cube Weapon Series. It is Cube Kuma. You can see it as an exclamation point because it's part of the Weapon Series. He turns into a little bear. It's a very tiny little box. Not really much going on in the back. Cool picture there on the bottom. I like that picture a lot. Sides just kind of show the cube turn into the bear, and then the bear turns into an axe. Meant to be wielded by Wild Zyuoh King, but Zyuoh King or Zyuoh Wild can also wield it because, let's face it, it's the same arms. But we'll go ahead, we'll get him out of the packaging, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so here's Cube Kuma. This is exactly how he comes in the packaging, already in bear mode. You can see there's some stuff going on over here. This clip is here so he can clip to the side of Wild Zyuoh King. And then because it kind of has to stick out over the, hump, because they wanted him to be able to combine on either side. So that's why you have this little recess so that when it turns into a cube, this can go in there. As you guessed, turning him into a cube is very simple. This big hinge right here, that's it. You just fold him in half, exclamation point. He is in cube form. Boom, he's in bear form. But I really like the bear face. I think the green eyes look fantastic. I love the silver and the black nose with the teeth. Really nice bear head there. I think they did a great job. Even have the ears molded in. He looks good. I like that a lot. I really do like the bear mode. It's very simplistic, but it works. This side doesn't work as well, but on this side it looks really good. I like it a lot. To transform it into axe mode, you can see there's another hinge right here. So that's going to flip up, and then there's a little handle here. That's going to flip down so it can go in their hand. And then there you go. Kind of a tomahawk. Reminds me. Nice blade here. Silver part. But I think it works. It makes a good axe. It looks pretty good. I like it. Again, transforming it back, very simple. So you can go from cube to bear to axe mode all very quickly and simply. But it works. It's just a fun little guy. I mean, he only retails for somewhere in the area of like $7. So, I mean, for that value, I think he's absolutely fantastic. But we'll go ahead and we'll check out his interaction with the other cubes. Alright, so here we have Wild Zyuoh King. So if you take your Cube Kuma, transform him into axe mode, you can go ahead and plug it in. There you go. Now, unfortunately, he's a little top-heavy because of the way he transforms. So the little handle they give you doesn't do the best job of mitigating the weight. So it's kind of going to lean a little bit. It works best in this hand. If you come over here, it kind of goes in and it'll do the same thing. But because he's got this extra indentation, you can see there's a kind of like a piece here. Let me get a little bit closer. Whoop. So you can see there's kind of a piece here, and then so when it goes in, it can go in only so far. It hits that, it kind of leans this way and forward. So over time, that's going to warp this little stick. I mean, it's a decent strength, but it's going to warp over time. Now, if you were putting this in Zyuoh Wild's hand, the fist would be from this side, and that wouldn't be as big of a problem. And I guess you could have Zyuoh Wild kind of like side swinging the axe. But I feel like no matter which way he holds it, there's going to be a little bit of a problem as far as... Oh, now he's coming apart on me. Come on now. There's going to be a little bit of a problem as far as if you leave it displayed like that over time, this is just too heavy. This little peg here is just not strong enough. It's going to bend over time. So for a couple minutes, if kids are playing with it or something like that, no problem. But if you're going to have it set up and displayed over time, I probably would not leave him in axe mode for display purposes. Now, the cool thing is, if I shift down, as you know, Zyuoh Wild pretty much has an arsenal at his fingertips at this point. Got the Mogra mole drill, got the Kirin, like, giraffe bazooka. So this guy can swap out, so if you wanted to have him using Mogra, pop this off, and as I showed you before, these pieces can clip on the side here. So you can have him on that side to replace Mogra. Put him back on. There we go. If you wanted to have him use Kirin, this guy could come down here and take Kirin's place. and just clip on like that. So I think it's pretty cool that this one can actually clip on to either side and to replace whichever. So he could literally, any of these 3 weapons at any given time he could use and then store the other 2 on his legs here. So I think that's pretty neat. I do appreciate that it has that functionality. So overall, I really like Cube Kuma. I definitely like the design. I think they did a great job on the bear face. Overall, it looks like a bear. You know, they did a good job in that arena. It's an excellent addition to the weapons line. The only little problem, I think, is over time, this little peg is going to just succumb to the gravity of all the weight at the top of this axe. I mean, maybe if they had made that out of, like, die-cast metal or something, that would have been a way to combat that. I think they could have done that, and it might have just added a little bit of extra cost to the toy, and it probably wouldn't have thrown off the overall weight as far as, you know, making it heavy in one area or not, because it's a pretty tiny little piece. But I think that's really the only way to combat that as far as the amount of weight that just over time, like if it was metal, you can't bend it, so I think that would help, but, you know, it is what it is. I think for short bursts, just having them wielded, it looks great. But over time, I probably wouldn't display it like that. But overall, I really do think it's a great addition to the line, and I love the little bear. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Cube Kuma from Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger, and thanks for watching.